Ben, take us inside.
Okay, the most important thing here is he was the sole follower of two accounts. And one of the accounts was called, the first name was Kill George and the last name was Soros.
So there is a Facebook account out there that is allowed on Facebook that exists.
Kill George Soros.
Called Kill George Soros.
Yeah, and there's another one called Kill All Socialists. So
there's a whole separate question about whether there should be
this is an academic
issue.
debate for another
Okay,
night.
so real quickly, hey Facebook, just make sure you're thinking about this. This person who sent these follows two accounts called
Kill George Soros and Kill All Socialists. Now,
so next time Sheryl Sandberg does an interview and talks about how it's all about community and reconnecting, going to your high school reunion.
that's not actually a community.
That's
Ben,
not.
what does this tell you? Because again, you've been going down this road of the Reddit stuff. You've been looking at. I don't know if we've confirmed that it's his Twitter account. We've seen it Twitter. This is his personal Facebook page. What's the stuff he's posting? Would it make sense, given that you and I were pointing to that van and the things that are on his van? Are they similar?
It's one-to-one. It's all one thing.
Got it.
I mean, you saw it. This is the page.
Okay, so here's the page, Kill George Soros. This man is the only follower. Do we know who's the...
Who owns this page or who set it up?
That's the problem. We can't figure that out.
Right.
Why? Why can't we?
Because it's anonymous on Facebook. There's
So
protected
this is beautiful, Ben. This is exactly what you've been talking about for months. If you can't figure it out fairly easily, there's a page called Kill George Soros that they haven't been able to figure out.
But you know what you can do? You can go to the drop-down link and say, hey, Facebook, this looks a little strange to me. That's what you can do. But in the world of Facebook, this is acceptable.
We don't know who created it. We don't know if it's him or not. But he is the sole follower of these things. His postings on Twitter so far match the stuff that has been on his page. It's criticisms of Obama. It's criticisms of Obamacare. It's criticism of Democrats, socialists, George Soros, Hillary Clinton.
But
it seems to have a lot of that stuff.
criticism and kill are two different things.
Yeah, although I'd have Ben characterize this better than I would. This isn't normal criticism. The stuff on his social media is fairly aggressive.
Kill all socialists is not a regular thought process.
Right.
What are the kind of things he posts?
That's the kind of things he's posted. Like the stuff that you saw on that big board a couple minutes ago, where they were Donald Trump memes, things like that. We have two reporters right now, Brandy Zadrozny and Dave Paredes, going through this.
Yep.
And they will get you a very good, very clear picture of what was going on there. But those two...
And it's permissible on Facebook.
Yep.
Isn't that amazing to you?
Here's the thing. It really isn't. The service is so big that they can't catch all these things. And that's a problem in itself. But you figure there would be a flag for something like
some kind of algorithm that says kill George or kill anybody.
Yeah, kill anybody.
Any sign
From an investigative standpoint, I'm sure we are starting to see this more and more in both criminal complaints and indictments, where if there's any sort of the messaging, I mean, we know, in largely thanks to Ben's reporting, we know that in the device that was sent to CNN, actually specific to John Brennan, care of CNN, we know that there was a meme that was included and wrapped around that PVC pipe that you were just showing a few seconds ago. So we know that there's a meme in there. We don't know about the other devices because all I've seen so far are X-rays. So if there are more memes or there are if there's more messaging that's included in this that are on the other packages, that could be used to perhaps tie him and to tie some of his motives to this specific crime. So we may see that, perhaps not in the criminal complaint today, because this is something that they're putting together pretty quickly just to get him into the system. They got to get him into the system, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it later. Certainly, perhaps a trial.
Hey, MSNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there and click on any of the videos here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more MSNBC for free every day with our newsletters. Just visit msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up now.